The question is, what are you convinced of? What are your I know that I know that I knows? You need to discover them. You need to know them. You need to let them overtake you. You need to let them be seen on you. And you don't need many, guys. You really don't. You just need to really believe the ones that you hold. Another way of saying this is, what's the territory of leadership that God has given you eyes to see and faith to contend for? For some of you guys, it's the home. You have a deep passion and conviction about how children are to be raised. Not to be legalistic with, but to carry that passion. You believe something deeply about family. You have a deep understanding about family and community. For some of you guys, it's industry. For some of you guys, it's business. Like you've got deep convictions, things that just bother you, things that stick in your craw, things that like they just simmer inside you all the time. Those are from the Lord, most of them. For justice, for sex trafficking, for all these things. Guys, can you look back? Can you remember times where God woke up a conviction in you? My question is, where are those convictions now? Know your convictions. 2, got to grow your convictions. Convictions need feeding. They perish without the right nutrition. We can't think of them like concrete objects like little trophies that once you get the conviction, like you get this thing that it's just yours forever and you can just put it up on a shelf and it's just going to be there whenever you need it. It doesn't work like that. Convictions are like little plants inside your heart. And if you don't feed them, if you don't nurture them, if you don't water them, if you don't grow them, they will never produce the fruit that you want them to. You want more boldness? You want more confidence when you're being called to lead or carry responsibility in an area? Then you have to feed your convictions until their fire eclipses your fear. You guys okay? Everyone okay? I have to constantly remind myself that God's worthy. It's like intimidation and insecurity, all that stuff, performance, the spirit of performance, it's always crouching at the door. It'd just be awesome if you could just shut it and be like, it's gone for forever. And sometimes you think it is, and then you show up to the next event, you're like, oh no, it's right there. It's right staring me right there in the eye. You have to feed your convictions on a regular basis. I have to immerse myself. Oh yes, he's worthy. I'll just bury myself in the book of Revelations because it just gives me like this picture of the worth of God. All heaven responding. They're not confused. They're definitely not lukewarm. They're not struggling, looking at a screen and just not knowing what to do with themselves. They're very active in their response to the Lord.